Hindi ako mga ano lang.
Pang-ayuda po, pang-ayuda. Baka naman,
Kasan bakit?
para i-meet nyo lang ako. Dala ko si Bulitzon po.
Hindi magpapatawag daw si Ma'am Jane ng
Oo.
face-to-face.
Inform ko po kayo ahead of time, Ma'am Jane, para kung sakali.
Po. Sana kaya yung internet ko? Cross finger.
Naka-live po ito sa YouTube na, ma'am? Kasi if yes, nakakadagdag po ito.
Ito po.
Hala, oo, nakakadagdag po yan. Nakakadagdag po yan. Ako.
Hindi ko siya, ayan, I think okay na to. Ayan. Sige. So, start na po tayo. Tulad na sabi ko kanina, hindi ako mahilig mag-PowerPoint, pero I'll try my very best para magkaroon tayo ng PowerPoint. But, I'm just gonna make it quick. Kumbaga, yung topic natin ngayon is about branding. So, sa YouTube, ang tinitle ko sa kanya ay...
Okay, guys.
Sorry.
Yung tinitle. Anything about branding? Why branding? Why we need to brand our store? What will be the effect of branding our store? How can it improve our sales? So, based on our experience, especially if mag-ads lang tayo, usually, doon natin na-experience yung parang parang ang mahal ng ads. Bakit kahit na ang ganda ng ads mo, madaming pumapasok, pero ang konti nang bumibili. So, that's why, like sample, sabihin natin, ano ba yung edge nung, yung struggle natin sample with ads, tama ba yung term? Yung mga hindi nag-ads, tapos compare sa atin na nag-ads. Tapos comparison between sa price range nila, tapos sa price range natin. Ano yung differences, ano yung edges natin. So, these are some of the questions that will keep in our mind. So, ano yung purpose nun? Ano yung possible result? Parang sabi ko nga, I really focus on on result or on activities, application, comparison with theoretical. So, at this point of time, the reason why nagkaroon ako ng lakas ng loob to conduct this kind of meeting kasi I already proven. Okay? So, meron akong nagawa. Nag-test na ako, nag-exam na ako. Kumbaga, ang nakita ko is positive result. So, ang gusto ko is, since all of us, our goal is to increase sale or kumita. Hindi naman tayo nagninegosyo para malugi. Hindi tayo nagninegosyo para mapagod. So, just to address the existing problem, before kasi ako pumasok sa e-com, I've been with organic. Kumbaga, hindi talaga ako nag-ads ever since. Nag-earn na ako ng millions sa Shopee ko, but never ako nag-ads. But ano yung difference nun comparing sa atin? So, una dati, meron lang akong Shopee account. Tapos, wala pa akong idea sa ads. Tapos, nung nakilala ko yung ads, parang naging magical for me kasi parang yung isip ko kasi dati, kumbaga, yung customer kasi kusa na dumadating sa akin kahit hindi ako nag-ads. Tapos, nag-try ako mag-post dati sa Facebook pero hindi naman siya nag-workout sa akin. Parang wala namang pumapasok na customers. Tapos, nung naintindihan ko yung pinaka-logic, yung pinaka-puso ng advertisement ng e-com, sabi ko, may potential pala. Kasi akala ko dati, just duplicating of who I am. Pero, as time goes by, I learn a lot. I started e-com nitong 2019 December. Yun nga yung last story ko before. I lost almost 500,000 unang salang. So parang akong ewan na nagpasunog lang ng 500,000 gano'n. So parang since kasi kapag wala ka pang alam, parang Tapos sabi mo, madami ka naman pambayad. So parang walang problema kasi yung pinapromise niya sa'yo, nung kinumpare niya, in-explain sa'yo, parang sobrang hyping kasi ang laki ng income. Pero as time goes by, I learned my lesson. Kumbaga, in business, let's just keep it in mind na small or big man ang goal mo sa business mo, you need to understand that, keep it in mind na pag nasa business ka, there's always a lose, laging may talo. Kumbaga, yung pagpapalaki ng negosyo is more on how much do you understand the business is? Paano mo siya iraran? Paano mo iintindihan yung mga problema na mag-a-arise? Ang business, there's always be an ups and down. So it's not consistent na up. Hindi rin naman siya consistent na down. Maliban na lang kung yung down mo, hindi mo naman iniintindi yung lesson na kailangan mong intindihin. So for me, maybe ang pinaka-edge na nakikita ko sa sarili ko why at this point of time nandito na ako sa business na to, kasi whenever problem exists, I always keep in mind to find what is wrong, to answer what is wrong, para if mangyari siya ulit, pag na-survive ko kasi to, ibig sabihin, pag nangyari siya ulit, madali na lang. So that's what I keep in my mind, and yun din yung gusto kong i-keep in mind ng lahat ng partners natin, okay? Mapa-partner man namin kayo sa trading or not, but that's the most valuable thing that we need to take note. Business is not a consistent thing, but like example, trades, stocks, they're just the same, ups and downs. So you need to study kung ano yung goal mo, kung ano yung desire mo, kung ano yung purpose mo. Doon tayo magsimula. Before we start anything else, kailangan build muna yung ilalim. When we say ilalim, like foundation, sabihin natin like yung building. A building will not be build. Never siya mabibuild. Hindi siya tataas, hindi siya magiging tough, hindi siya magiging strong kung hindi strong yung foundation niya sa ilalim. So, like yung iceberg, hindi siya tataas dun sa pinakataas kung walang strong foundation sa ilalim. So, more on foundation. Any business will never be strong. Any business will never stay in the business if wala siyang strong foundation. So, ako, I don't actually focus on the money itself first. Kasi ang dine-develop ko for me, it's always been the learnings, it's always been anything and everything about the business. Yun ang pinaka-binibuild ko. Once I learn and understand yung pinaka-building block sa ilalim, yung money, promise, it just continuously come. So like even if sabihin natin malugi ako, ma-scam ako, it doesn't matter, hindi ako magiging problematic. Why? Like example, napatalo ko na yung 500,000. Bakit hindi ako naging depressed? Nung naging depressed ako, nung mga time na yun, kalokohan yun kung di ako na-depressed, diba? So, ang thing lang is, if you lost somehow, sometimes in your life, kailangan ma-manage mong ibalik ulit yung sarili mo. When we say business, pag sinabi mong pumasok ka sa business, kailangan physically, emotionally, mentally, as in whole package, spiritually, yung sarili mo prepared. If gusto mo talagang maging successful sa business. So, bakit ko to dinidiscuss? I know to myself, every one of you is already a negosyante. But why am I still tackling this topic? This is because parang nakita ko dun sa formula na inaral ko that even if successful na tayo, how much success do we really want? Yung success ba na hinahanap natin is yung success na meron na tayo ngayon, or success na i-improve at imumore pa natin later on? So parang ang nakita ko doon is comparison about your age. Sample, 26 ako ngayon, pag nag-age ako, nagkakaroon ako ng wrinkles. So, the question is, yung yaman mo ba ngayon, yung growth mo ba ngayon, ikikip mo na lang hanggang dyan? Or will you still continue for more? Will you still open yourself to more learnings and to more opportunities? So, yun. That's the reason why, kaya yung ibinigay kong assignment is, You need to create your goal. You need to create your calendar. Like example, you're already earning like, sabihin natin net 150,000 isang buwan. Will that be enough? Sabihin natin yes kasi may kita na ako, masaya na ako doon sa kita ko na yon, kumikita naman ako. So, will that be enough for me? Yun yung mga questions na sasagot nung pino-point out natin. Kasi, having an income, kapag hindi siya nag-grow, kapag nag-i-stick lang siya sa isang value, for me, parang ang boring. So hindi siya enough for me. Kumbaga, kailangan every now and then you equip yourself with a lot of knowledge, with new knowledge. If mag-goal ka ng isang bagay, like example you're earning 150,000 nga sa isang buwan, you need to make an increase on a timely manner. Once you achieve it, like example 150,000 na achieve mo yon, you need to set another goal much higher than na-achieve mo. Kasi tapos ka na dun eh. It's always been a milestone. Stepping up. Do not make it fall down. Hindi porke kumita ka na ng 150, enough na yon. That's a signal for you to stop kasi kontento ka na, kasi masaya ka na. No, kasi for me, if ganon, marang similar lang din yon sa employee ka na kumikita ka, like sabihin natin na minimum. If masabi mo kasi na negosyante ka, that's already a call. May sign na yun eh. Kumbaga, you're already above everyone. Kumbaga, being a business person, yung knowledge mo kasi among everyone who is self-employed o kaya naman employee, mas mataas. Kasi hawak mo yung sarili mo. Number one, kalaban mo yung sarili mo. 100% ang pinaka mahirap na kalaban is yung sarili mo, and to give it an idea, yung katamaran. So when we say katamaran, not because kumikita ka na, you'll stop. Don't make the reason na kinita mo na yung goal mo, then you will stop na. Don't make it that way. Even if you're earning this much, tapos nakuha mo na siya, do not stop. Kasi buhay ka pa. Ang pinaka-point out ko dito is, at this point of time, alam ko naman na meron na kayong mga goals, meron na kayong mga ideas, knowledgeable na kayo. But for me, the purpose of me doing this one is, I want you to be specific. At this point of time, since buhay pa tayo, we need to have a goal. Even if we're already having yung or na-achieve na natin, yun ulit-ulitin ko, kahit na na-achieve na natin, we need to set another one. Kasi magiging useless yung ginagawa natin kasi wala tayong purpose. Yung purpose kasi, yun yung pinaka-reason why you wake up every day. Yun yung pinagtatrabawan mo. Okay? So, this training, kumbaga, that's just an enlightenment kung anong purpose ng gagawin natin ngayon. So, the moment that you already build your goal, it's gonna be much easier. This one that I'm gonna discuss, kasi ang point ko dito, ayaw ko magturo kung hindi gagawin. 100%. Masasayang eh. Kung baga, sabi ko, if like nandito kayo, kailangan, seryoso ka, kailangan gagawin mo. Sayang yung turo. Promise, ang dami. Pag ako yung tatanungin nyo, ang daming knowledge nakakalat sa YouTube, sa Facebook, sa Instagram, sa TikTok. Ang daming trainers. Yung iba libre, yung iba may bayad. So, mamimili ka na lang eh. So, me doing this kind of training, I want it into reality. I don't want, sabi ko ayoko ng theoretical. I need you guys to do this. If yung gonna listen to me, I need to establish the basement, the building blocks, yung pinaka-ilalim, yung pinaka-foundation for us to keep on doing. Promise, kahit marinig nyo lahat ng sasabihin ko, kung hindi nyo ito sisimulan, mawawala ng saysay. Hindi ito mangyayari. Magiging theoretical to. So, ang ginawa ko is step by step. So, please expect me to chat some of the days, checking on the status kung kamusta yung improvements na mga pinagagawa natin. So, it's more on activities, how we can develop kung ano yung goal natin. So, I really focus on the improvement. I will just analyze the growth kung na-perform nyo ba yung tamang activity. Tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, everything na sasabihin ko, na i-apply ko na, nakita ko yung result. So it requires anything and everything about you. Ulitin ko, sarili natin ang kalaban natin dito. So based on my study, if may a-apply natin to, 100% promise you can earn millions. Okay? Based on simple computation, that's just 1 or 2 platforms. If i-combined natin, siguro hindi na lang siya 7 digit but 8 digit. Okay? That digit is gross net pa. If i-apply ha. Shopee and Lazada, that's already a free platform. Sobrang swerte natin because that platform is already existing. Do not stick on one platform. We need to use everything, all the platforms. But you cannot use everything in an instant. You need to study first the logical. You need to create a game plan where you can start. Ibig sabihin, kailangan you need to do it step by step, one at a time. You do not do it sabay-sabay, mamamatay ka. 100% that's proven. So, same with me. Swerte ko kasi naaral ko na yung Shopee. I'm already earning like millions sa Shopee. And then I studied the e-com. And then I studied the Shopify. And then the Lazada. Lazada before kasi kaya hindi ko lang sinimulan kasi nga ang dami nilang rules. Nung time na yon is incapable pa ako. Kumbaga, hindi pa talaga ako business owner. Pero nung later on, binalikan ko, mas gumanda at mas in-improve nila yung system nila. Similar with Shopee. The difference with Shopee and Lazada, Shopee kasi is e-com, economy friendly. So business owner ka na or I mean DTI registered ka na or hindi, pwede kang pumasok sa Shopee. All you need to have is the valid ID, email address, and then a number. Yun lang kailangan mo sa Shopee. But ngayon, before kasi yung approach ni Lazada, it's really more on corporate thing, parang mas more advanced, mas professional compare dun sa Shopee. That's why hindi ko kagad sinimulan yung Lazada. And then, at this point of time, Lazada is really good. Kumbaga, parang copycat na talaga siya ni Shopee. So, since ganun yung status nilang dalawa, we need to use both para wala tayong maiiwanan. Okay? So, unang-una sa lahat, you need to set first kung alin yung uunahin mo. Ang uunahin mo kung ano yung alam mo na. Existing knowledge mo. Doon ka mag-stick muna. Tapos, pangalawa, ano yung sa tingin mong madali para sa lahat. Compare sa lahat. Saka ka magsunod ng isa pa at saka isa pa. Okay? So, please take down note. Yung note na yon. You need to start kung ano yung pinakamadali sa'yo. Tapos, pag nag-step ka sa susunod na step, kailangan alam mo sa sarili mo na kahit nag-step ka sa mga susunod na step, yung nauna mo, hindi magda-downfall. Alam mo na may-maintain mo pa rin. Okay? So, that's the notes that you need to take note. Yan. So, let's start. Why branding? So, why branding? What's the difference of branding among others? Anong benefit ng branding? Bakit importante ang branding? Gaano ka maaapektuhan ng branding? Mag-i-increase ba ang sales mo sa branding? Bakit kailangan kong pahalagahan ng branding? Okay, so ang daming questions about doon. Branding kasi, itakal natin yan mamaya. Una, since sabi ko, let's prepare for the goal. Kung ano yung igina-goal natin, put it in your mind every day, day and night, remind yourself. Ito pala, meron akong tip, yung cabinet ko, whiteboard pala, hindi ko na-realize whiteboard yung cabinet ko. So, ang advantage nung cabinet ko na whiteboard, parang lahat, yung calendar ko, nandun na. Yung calendar ko, punong-puno ng schedule kung ano yung lineups na gagawin ko on a daily basis. Doon sa whiteboard na yon, nakasulat doon lahat ng things that I need to do, priority, non-priority, goals, things to do. Unang-una kanina, sabi ko, you need to set the goal. Bakit kailangan mong i-set yung goal? Pag alam mo yung goal, yung ideas, stepping stones, all activities to be followed or to support that goal, bigla siyang magi-exist all of a sudden. Bakit? Kasi alam mo, kasi aware ka. Kumbaga, kaya natin kailangan i-set yung goal, we need to be specific kasi pag na-set natin yon, sunod-sunod na yung activities, sunod-sunod na yung ways. Para kang nagtanim tapos nagkaroon ng ugat. Ganon siya mangyayari. So, that's the result kung bakit kailangan natin may goal. Once we set our goal, ibig sabihin, 100% seryoso tayo, 100% dedicated tayo. Nagagawin talaga natin yun. Again, ulitin ko, it's really impossible na ma-hit natin yung goal if maliligaw ka ng landas. So, ulitin natin ulit, kalaban mo yung sarili mo. Every day, kapag nararamdaman mong tinatamad ka, every day, kapag nararamdaman mo na wala ka sa mood, you need to study paano mo lalabanan yung pakiramdam na yon para bumalik ka sa goal. Yung sinabi ko, if meron kang, like sa akin nga, whiteboard, maaalala mo agad. Maaalala mo na ito pala yung mga dapat kong gawin. So, yun yung gawin mong reason para kalabanin yung katamaran or kalabanin yung wala sa mood, so on, so on. Okay? So, since sabi ko kanina, we need to set the brand. Unang-una, how do we set our brand? Since store branding ang goal natin, ibig sabihin, ano-ano ba yung mga platforms na pwedeng magbigay sa atin ng pera? So, we already know, we have Facebook, we already have Instagram. If you don't have yet a Shopee account, tinuro ko yan nung nakaraan kung paano magkakaroon ng Shopee account. Actually, it's gonna be basic as long as meron kang number, meron kang email. Yun na yun. Okay? So, unang-una, isipin mo muna anong pangalan ng brand na kailangan mong i-build. When we say brand, that's your store name. If you want to build a multiple store, walang problema. Doesn't matter kung pangalan mo or hindi mo pangalan as long as yung i-build mo na pangalan is for long term. Hindi siya yung like nag-build ka ng pangalan tapos wala na, natabunan na kasi na-disable. So parang kailangan yung brand na i-build mo para siyang jowa mo, para siyang asawa mo na kahit na anong mangyari ipaglalaban mo. So kapag inana siya ni Facebook, dinisable siya, kailangan ipaglaban mo siya na mabalik sa'yo. So, ang goal natin dito is to build yung brand name. So, ibig sabihin yung store name, if familiar kayo sa Kim Store, they build that store, kilala yan ng lahat. 100 of followers, meron yan. So, that's our goal. At this point of time, paano kumita ng hindi nag-ads? Doon papasok si branding. So, that's why we need to build the brand name kasi nakapikit ka, natutulog ka, nasa vacation ka. If kilala nila ang tindahan nyo, doon sila pupunta. Okay? So, that's why we need the brand name. We need the store name. Ano ba ang meron sa store name? Bakit nila fina-follow yung store name? Madaming reasons, madaming dahilan kung bakit nila fina-follow yung brand or yung tindahan. One thing doon kasi you provide a good service. Magaling ang customer service nyo. Kapag nag-message sila, nagre-response agad. Kapag may problema sila, nandyan kayo to address. Okay? So, that is one thing na binabalik-balikan ng mga customers because you provide them a good service. So, that's one. So, let's prepare your Shopee, your Lazada. Paano yung Lazada? Lazada is similar with Shopee. You just also need your email address, your number, your username, your password. Again, kung ano ang binild mong pangalan sa Facebook, sa Instagram, sa Shopee, yun din ang pangalan ng Lazada mo. Para pag hinanap nila ang store name mo, lahat ng social media accounts, same name. Ibig sabihin, you are unique, hindi ka scammer. Okay? So that's one thing. Kasi pag paiba-iba yung pangalan mo, usually, pag naghanap sila sa'yo, hindi ka nila mahanap. So, like example, pag nagtataka kayo, may customer kayo, tapos hindi niya na alam kung paano kayo babalikan because we don't have a unique name na kilala tayo. Kumbaga, like example, kung ano yung product na binibenta nyo, yun din yung ipapangalan nyo sa tindahan nyo. So, that's wrong. Kailangan kung ano yung pangalan ng tindahan nyo, yun yung tatatak sa customer nyo. Ma'am, pakitandaan, ito pangalan ng store name ko. Kapag dumating sa'yo, kapag magre-reorder ka, dito sa store name na to. So, mas magiging madali sa kanila bumalik sa'yo kasi kilala nila yung tindahan mo. Hindi yung like sample, Amy White. Sample, sabihin natin Amy White. Amy White din yung pangalan ng tindahan nyo. Isang katutak yung Amy White. So, mahihirapan silang hanapin kayo. So, yan ang purpose kung bakit kailangan nyo mag-create ng sarili nyong tindahan. Sariling pangalan ng tindahan nyo. So, that's one. So, we already build the our store name. We already build our brand name. So, like example, yung store name na yan, pwedeng yan yung ipapa-DTI nyo. Yan yung, actually, kahit naman meron ka like example, sabihin natin, 8XYJ, that's my company name. That's my my DTI name. Pero, like example, I have Amy White, I have Jane Secret. So, you can have multiple names. But, the thing is, all that unique name should be built. Kumbaga talagang i-build mo siya. Kaya sabi ko, you need to do it one at a time. If you want to have a multiple accounts, a multiple brand names, you need to build it one at a time. So dapat ibig sabihin, merong isang tao na talagang tututok doon sa store name na yon. Sample, if ayaw nyo na kayo yung tatrabaho at gusto nyo ng kumuha ng empleyado para trumabaho ng bagay na yon, kailangan ang gagawin nyo, itong tao na to, you need to make sure na yung Facebook account nyo is active, yung Instagram account nyo is active, yung Shopee account nyo is active, yung Lazada account nyo is active. So, ano-anong difference nitong mga platforms na to? Unahin natin si Facebook and Instagram. Facebook and Instagram, they are social media accounts. Sila yung parang nagbibigay ka ng story, nagbibigay ka ng lifestyle, more on photos, more on image, pwedeng informational or whatsoever. While Shopee and Lazada, they are the e-com platform where everyone who go doon sa platform na yon, isa lang ang goal. Bumili ng product. Whatever they need, yun yung ilalagay nila sa search bar. So, one thing is, pwedeng alam na nila yung product mo or hindi nila alam pero nakikita nila yung tindahan mo or yung paninda mo. Meron silang pwede mong i-ads yung pangalan ng tindahan mo. Pwedeng i-ads mo din yung product na binibenta mo. So when we say product, that's SKU. When we say SKU, yan yung isang listing ng product na in-upload mo. So you have the two. Okay? And then another one, you can add it doon mismo sa homepage, pwede rin sa search bar via keywords. So, yun yung dalawang klase ng advertisement using the platforms. While on Facebook, we have like yung sa video, sa traffic, sa photo. So, yun yung difference nung dalawa. So, like what you can see, Chairman is already posting about sa improvements ng Shopee niya. Tapos, comparison within those who sell on Shopee and him na selling like sabihin natin 13,000, but how much yung neto? Yun yung basis natin. So, as e-commerce, we have the greatest edge among all the sellers existing in Shopee. So, you know, ang daming galit sa Shopee and Lazada. Why? Because ang daming underpriced. But, the thing is, tayo na e-commerce, we already know how to do ads and how we can highlight our product among everyone who is selling the same product. So, aban evaluating the difference between yung regional, provincial, city, reseller, tapos sa atin na e-commerce, lahat ng provincial, regional, they cannot earn the same that we have. They cannot earn yung kaya nating kitain. Tapos, parang they need to have a lot of product para lang lumaki yung kita nila similar sa atin. So, doon yung parang they are prone on expiration. Kahit na anong product na binibili nila, lalo na kung hindi sila makakakuha ng like if RD sila, if hindi sila makakuha ng PD nila, it's going to be hard for them to dispose all the stocks na binili nila para lang maging regional. But us, another advantage for us, since if drop shipping yung nakuha nating e-commerce platform. Why? Hindi talaga tayo prone sa expiration. Wala tayong magiging lugi. Ang magiging lugi lang natin if hindi natin na-monitor yung ads at saka yung sales ng admins natin. So, yun yung pinaka magiging lugi tayo. So, when it comes to business, when we say e-commerce, nasa atin yung pinaka-edge. And the thing is, tayo yung pinaka-educated or nagbigay ng oras para mas matutunan at magawa yung hindi nila ina-expect na kaya natin gawin. Tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, if gagawin natin itong mga steps na to, it is really not impossible for us to earn like 7-digit to 8-digit. Kung yung iba ang pinopromote nila is 6-digit, mababa yun. Alam natin mababa yun, diba? So, compare dun sa 7 at 8-digit, if we're going to apply this formula, it's really, eto hindi to short term, long term to. Hindi mo rin to makukuha in a snap. Binibuild to. Ginagawa to, pinagpapahalagahan to. It's like raising a baby. Okay? So, the moment na sinimulan mo to, hindi ibig sabihin mananalo ka kagad. Hindi ibig sabihin you can earn instant like 7 to 8 digit tulad ng sinasabi ko. You need to build it step by step. Just like kay chairman. Ang titingnan mo dito is how much net it can for you. Tapos how much savings do you earn. Sa later topics natin, sa later trainings natin, aralin din natin how we can understand the right way to handle your finances. Kasi 100% sobra-sobra number one. Kahit na negosyante ka, if you don't know how to handle your money, there is still a chance for you to go down. So, that is very valuable. You need to understand kung paano mo hahawakan yung finances, paano mo babasahin yung FS mo. Kung wala kang FS, you need to have one. Ano yung FS? That's financial statement. If sa tingin mo na hindi mo na kailangan gawin kasi kumikita ka, if you really have a goal of developing or building really your future, 100% ako nagsasabi, you need to have. Okay? So dati hindi ko din to pinapansin, sabog-sabog yung finances ko. May pera ko dito, nakahalo doon. You need to make it organized. Kailangan nakahiwalay, nakabukod. You know when ka gagastos, you know when ka hindi gagastos. These are the things na you need to take note if you really wanted to build your business big time. Okay? So, we already tackle Facebook, Instagram, Shopee. So, these are just parang hagip-hagip lang. Okay? So, if we will discuss it, sobrang malulunod kayo. So, gusto ko lang maging aware kayo sa norm, sa natural na meron yung pinag-uusapan natin. Okay? So, why gaining followers? So, going back with Facebook, Instagram, Shopee, Lazada. Bakit kailangan natin ng followers? Anong purpose ng followers? Para saan yung followers? So, tulad din sinabi ko kanina, we're on branding. Okay? So, when we say branding, that means meron tayong followers, meron tayong subscribers kung YouTuber tayo. Bakit kailangan ng followers? When we have followers, every time na magpo-post tayo, like example, we have Facebook account. Lahat ng friend list natin doon, pag nagpo-post tayo, daily posting tayo, lahat ng post natin nakikita nila. Okay? Pag nakikita nila yung post natin, that means it's something similar with ads. Naka-ads tayo sa mga friends natin kasi nakikita nila yung posting natin. So, that's why we need to be active. Like example, kung hindi man Facebook account mo, ang pinopromote mo is yung tindahan mo, that Facebook account need to be active on a daily manner. So like example, eto sabihin natin, yung sinabi ko kanina experience natin with Facebook ads comparing dun sa followers lang na ads. Eto yung pinaka na-amaze ako kasi I have Facebook page. Comparing dun sa Facebook page na bago, walang update, walang laman, parehong naka-ads. What's the difference between? Etong page na na-build with followers, yung closure niya, yung everyday posting dito, yung isa bago pa lang, same to naka-ads. Ang difference nila, ito sobrang dali mag-close. Parang pag pumasok bibili na. Ganon yung difference niya. Compare dito na ang dami ng tanong, hindi pa rin bibili. So, sabihin natin same sila naka-ads, pero ito na build tong store na to, daily posting, dito bumibili. Okay? So, you need to make sure na yung page mo is really built. If sa tingin nyo hindi to valuable, if sa tingin nyo hindi to pinapansin ng admins nyo kasi nakafocus sila sa benta, as much as possible, example, kumuha ka ng isang empleyado na ang goal lang ay gumawa or mag-post ng daily doon sa page na yon. If like example, parang meron kang isang tao na mag-aalaga ng pages. So sabihin natin you want to have like 10 pages. So lahat 'yun poposta niya every day. If yun lang ang trabaho niya, then ibigay mo yung trabaho na sabihin natin 5 pages. Every day updated yung pages, meron tayong scheduling sa post for Facebook. Same with Instagram, tangay na 'yon. So, Facebook and Instagram are both active. Kung isang tao yon at babayaran mo siya, you need to make sure na both Shopee and Lazada din, everyday siya nagpo-post. When we say post, meron pong my daily posting na si Shopee and Lazada. Meron din dong live. So, it's more like na nagiging Facebook like na si Shopee and Lazada. So, your followers will be updated. They will see all the updates that you created on this platform. So, if mag-hire kayo ng isang tao, you can give that workload sa isang tao na yon to make sure na yung lahat ng social media mo is really updated. 100% promise. If mamatay man or ma-disable si Facebook page, pwede nyo siyang ipaglaban. Pero, ang unang sasabihin ko is that DTI nyo muna yung store or yung company name para naka-attach doon sa pages. Because yun yung magiging laban nyo with Facebook. Since Facebook is nagiging strict na talaga, kung hindi mo ma-legit check yung page mo or yung account mo, talagang kukunin niya yan sa'yo. But hey, you work hard for the page. So, you need to make sure na secure yung page na binibuild mo. Okay? So, yan. That's one thing about followers. Lahat ng ipopost mo, makikita ng lahat ng followers mo ads-free. Hindi ka gumastos. Why? Because similar with your Facebook account, they are already your friends. Kumbaga, they are already your followers. They are already your subscribers. So, whenever you post something in there, if hindi sila bumili nung una nilang punta sa page mo, there is a chance sa mga time na makikita nila yung post mo on a daily basis, magbago yung isip nila, pag-ipunan nila para makabili sila sa'yo ng product. Okay? So yun yung isa ko pang question pala, like how daily posting will help you for your organic sales. So yun yung pinaka difference nilang dalawa. The build page and the not build page when it comes to advertisement. So yung problem natin na mahal ng ads, you can really experience it if you will not build the page. So it's not about like matagal na yung page, but if kung develop na yung page. Kasi like example, ako yung buyer, pag pumunta ako sa sample naka-ads, nakita ko naka-ads. Tapos pipindutin ko yung naka-ads. Pag pinindot ko yon, ang una kong gagawin, i-message ko, diba? And then after that, i-click ko yung profile and then mag-i-scroll ako sa profile. Yun yung basis ng customers natin para malaman nila if legit ka ba or scammer. Okay? So, tulad ng, I don't know if aware na ang lahat, but reality about our customers, since ang dami nang nag-online, they are already smart enough to evaluate who are the scammers and not scammers. So, we need to make sure na pag nag-legit check sila, makikita nila yon sa profile natin. Okay? So, okay pa po ba ako or nag-lag na ako? Hello? Nag-lag ba? Or okay naman? Okay pa. Sige, next one. Another question. What are the things we need to take note? Okay. So, ano mo yung need to take note? What are the common problems we encounter? Ito pala, these are questions for you. So, I'll go back later on para malaman ko kung ano yung mga we encounter. Since nasagot ko na. So, Facebook and Instagram, Shopee and Lazada ads. How will Facebook and Instagram ads help us? So, as aware na tayo with Shopee, with Facebook and Instagram ads, when we promote our page, our product, at nakita yun ng customers, definitely may chance na bumili sila. So, how does advertisement affect our page? So, ito yon. Kasi ang ginagawa natin, ito yung nakikita kong norm. Kumbaga nag-ads tayo, tapos pag may sales, masaya tayo. Pero, tulad ng sinabi ko, yung building blocks, yung foundation, hindi natin nabibigyan ng value. I don't know if some who of you do apply this, some others don't. But you need to take or notice it. You really need to notice it. Sample, pag nag-ads kayo, nakasulat doon, lahat ng nag-react doon sa ads, may nakalagay doon, invite. You need to click invite. Why? Pag na-count sila sa followers nyo, di magiging benefit yun sa inyo with organic sales. So, it's really valuable na you notice yung lahat ng magre-react sa lahat ng gagawin yung advertisement kasi pag naging followers nyo sila, there is a potential for them to repurchase or magbagong isip nila para bumili na ng product. So it's really valuable. You need to notice that. Same with Instagram. If hindi kayo active sa Instagram, you have to. Tulad ng sabi ko, hindi lang Facebook ang ating source of income. All social media accounts, we need to be active sa lahat. Why? It just need a little effort. It just need a little organized to your time schedule for you to be aware. You need to be aware. If you do not become aware, masasayang. Parang like example, andito ka nakatayo, tapos nakikita mo yung pera, hinahayaan mo lang lumipad. Okay? Kasi hindi mo pinuntahan para pulutin. Ganon. So, ganon yung similarities niya. So, kailangan mong bigyan ng effort. Like example, pupunta ka lang doon at aasikasuhin, titingnan, aaralin mo kung paano mo pupulutin yung pera, then do so. Kasi sayang. Bawat minuto, bawat segundo, bawat oras na lumilipas sa atin, katumbas nito. So, kung hindi natin siya papansinin, sayang. 100%. Okay? So, that's both Facebook and Instagram. You need to be aware of how valuable every penny, every cent that you spend for that advertisement. So, you need to maximize the benefit that you can get from that advertisement. Okay? And then, I think nasagot ko na to. What are the effects if we start building our page? So that are the benefits na makukuha natin if we build our social media accounts. Tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, we build this one, we can earn that potential value of money if we start building it step by step, one at a time. Hindi mahalaga kung hindi mo na-hit agad yung 7 digit, yung 6 digit, yung 7 digit, yung 8 digit in pronto. That's impossible. You really need to value every stepping stone that you achieve along the process. Wag mong titignan lahat ng flaws. Ay, okay pa po ba ako?
Ano to?
Yes, ma'am. Clear lang.
Okay. So, ang titignan mo lagi is,
Yes, pero
ang titignan mo
hindi na
lagi
rin ako
is,
connected sa Raybrand. Si Dennis ito.
Parang Dennis, narinig ka.
Eh, pumasok yata, hindi nakamute.
Sige.
Mute lang.
Parang Dennis.
Sir Dennis, pamute daw po. Sir Dennis.
Sorry, sir.
okay, sige.
Go.
Yan, okay. So, going back, saan ako naputol? Okay. So, wag mong titignan yung lahat ng negativities along the whole process. Along the whole process, like example, if hindi mo na reach or hindi mo sa tingin mo hindi mo na achieve yung dapat mong achieve, walang problema. That's normal. Everyone experience that. Kahit pa sabihin natin na expert na, kahit pa sabihin natin na mayaman na, they experience that or they've been there. Kasi ito yun you'll never become successful if you do not experience all the problems that will arise along the process. Because that's the right process. Kumbaga, those are the tools, those are the equipments, those are the things that will build the success that we are up to. Kumbaga, in every business, kailangan ang titignan mo, ano kaya yung mga problema na mai-encounter ko at paano ko i-manage na intindihin at isolve yung bawat problema na mag-a-arise all throughout. Like example, ano-ano yung problema na mag-a-arise whenever we do our ads? That's one. Sobrang norm. Yung madi-disable yung ads, yung marirestrict yung account, that's one. It's too problematic 100% kasi kapag nawala yung ads mo, pag na-restrict yung account mo, parang feeling mo namatay ka na. Nawalan ka ng tindahan. Meron din bang ganong experience with Shopee and Lazada? Yes, definitely. Kapag halimbawa, may mga pa-orders ka tapos hindi mo pinapaship agad. May mga pa-orders ka tapos may problema pag dumating sa client. May mga pa-orders ka pero hindi mo sinasagot yung mga inquiries nila. You will receive a penalty. Ang mangyayari noon, like example, pag ni-remove nila yung free shipping nyo, it's similar as parang pinasara yung tindahan mo. Why? If sample nakakabenta ka ng 10 parcel, bababayan ng 1, 2. Ganun yung magiging effect niyan. So, kaya nga sabi ko, this training that we have, you need to be aware. Lagi, 100%. Yung pagiging aware sa bawat scenario na nangyayari doon sa negosyo mo, you need to be aware. As much as possible, if gusto mo siyang i-notebook, i-notebook mo for you to be aware. And pag nakita mo yun, ayun pala yung problema na sinasabi ko na kailangan kong i-take down note. Okay, lagi ito, lahat ng problema na mangyayari sa negosyo mo, you need to take it down note. Kahit hindi mo take down note, pero you need na aralin kung paano mo siya aayusin para sa susunod na pagkakataon na dumating yon, sisiw na lang. Okay? So, those are the things that you need to take note. Kailangan prepare ka, kailangan ready ka, kailangan parang normal lang, chill ka lang, parang hayahay lang. Pero not hayahay, not chill na like example, papabayaan mo lang, no. Kasi like example, stress ka, tapos may problema yung page mo, sobrang depressed ka na, tapos iniwanan mo, tapos hindi mo na pinansin, pinabayaan mo na, mas lalong lalaki. Okay? If ganun na yung scenario, if ganun na yung situation mo, tapos na-drain ka na, na-depress ka na, so on, bigyan mo lang ng 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 week. Pwede naman, siguro sobrang tagal na ng 1 week kasi tulad ng sinabi ko, pag hinayaan mo yan na tumagal, yung pera nasasayang. Kasi bawat segundo really is pera. Okay? So, yan yung mindset ko ha. Like, bakit yun 26 years old ako, bakit ganito yung utak ko? Kasi parang nilagyan ko ng time frame. Ito, tip for me, from me. Pero I don't know if you already apply it ha. So, ako, like example, 26. Kailangan, dati nung bata pa ako, sabi ko, bago ako mag-25, dapat meron na akong sasakyan, may bahay, may negosyo. Hindi ko alam, pero na-achieve ko. Tapos sabi ko, dapat bago ako mag-30, dapat milyonaryo na ako, as in multi-millionaire, madami akong property, so on. Dapat ma-achieve ko yon. So meron akong time frame na sinusunod. Magkano, how much, how long. ko ito i-achieve. Kailangan, you need to be specific. Why? Tulad ng sinabi ko, pag naset mo yung goal, yung supporting information upon achieving that goal will exist na eh. Kasi alam mo kung saan ka papunta. Okay? So, you need to set it para ma-achieve mo. Kaya ito, like this one, ito ha, FYI, every one of you ay, mamaya may isisend akong link, as much as possible, i-add nyo doon yung mga admins nyo. Nag-try ako ulit ng isang project na lahat ng admin nandun. Ano yung purpose nung activity na yon? Ang purpose nun is to make the admins aware and be educated kung para saan sila, kung ano yung goal nila, same sa ginagawa natin ngayon. Ang difference lang is tayo ay business persons, sila ay admin. They focus on the sales. So ang goal natin is to develop anything and everything, again, that's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, kahit na ano yung purpose nila, kailangan natin ipa-realize sa kanila kung bakit nila ginagawa yung ginagawa nila. And they're already on their 15th day. I think pang 16 na today. Last time na kinausap ko sila yesterday, based sa observation nila mismo, sila mismo nakakita ng difference nung time na nagsimula kami tapos nung ginawa nila yung program. So, dito sa atin, it's not just us na distributors or na business persons yung magte-training, but our admins, our sales representative always or should have or should they need a training, a proper education, a proper aware para maging aware din sila sa lahat ng ginagawa nila. Kasi this is what I can see sa mga admins natin. They just go dun sa trabaho kasi kailangan nila ng pera. Pero hindi nila alam kung bakit nila ginagawa yung ginagawa nila. And that's the reason why hindi sila nakakakota. Okay? How do we hire our admins? Ako, I don't really focus on their education. That is one requirement. But I create a lot of questions, personal questions, how they answer the questions, yung goal din, yung purpose din, yung why, bakit sila tatrabaho. Sales, when we say sales, like kahit sa atin as business person, we know to ourselves that sales, that business, entrepreneurship can really give us big time, malaking pera. Same with sa kanila. Ang difference lang, tayo yung operators, tayo yung management. Pero sila, actually, like, kami commission-based kasi kami, pero meron din namang salary-based. But I treat them, I tell them, I inform them that they are not just our employee, but they are our business partners. Like example, ang bigay natin is 10%. So kung 10%, like kung makakota sila like 300,000, di ba 30,000 na yun? So kung example, hindi ako educated, hindi ako nakagraduate ng college, tapos nag-high school lang ako, pero magaling ako na salesperson, kaya kong kumita ng 30,000, that's big thing. Parang like, di ba, like yung mga educated nga, ang kita lang nila minimum. Di ba? So, if nasa sales sila, kailangan ma-build natin bakit kailangan nilang kumuta, bakit kailangan nilang makahit ng mas malaking sales compared dun sa nagagawa nila before. That is similar with what we are doing right now, like building again the goal. Ito yung nakita kong difference ng goals natin sa goals nila. They have fixed goals. Kumbaga, the difference between employee and as business person, mas malikot yung utak natin. Mas ma-explore yung utak natin. But sa kanila, bukod sa ma-explore yung utak nila is they want a security. Okay? So they know kapag nakahit sila ng mataas na salary or mataas na sales, definitely malaki yung kita nila. And they are already happy enough. Like sabihin natin nagsimula sila sa admin. Tapos in-evaluate natin sila, training natin sila, question natin sila, kinausap natin sila, and then we analyze, they have potential of becoming business persons pala. Then pwede natin sila maging downline. Diba? Pwede natin sila maging partner if yung utak nila is really advanced. Why? We experience sa mga admins natin gumagawa ng kalokohan. Na-experience ko yan maraming beses. So, you need to evaluate all your staff as much as possible. You need to give time to talk to them, to analyze their mindset para malaman nyo kung para saan sila. That's what I do. I don't just hire na like looking lang sa resume. I need to understand the behavior, the mindset, the reasoning skills, because that will reflect on who they are. I analyze na yung tao as hindi tayo like sabihin natin hindi lahat business persons. But kahit na matutunan natin ito, if hindi natin to i-apply kasi nga hindi naman natin to hilig, like yun dun papasok yung find your passion. If hindi nila gusto yung ginagawa nila, kahit anong dikdik natin ng knowledge, hindi sila makakahit ng kota. Okay? So that's why we need to evaluate them na kahit na, like sabi ko ito sabi ko dun sa mga admins na tinraining ko, kahit na idikdik ko lahat ng knowledge, kahit na i-analyze ko lahat ng ways for you to earn this much, if hindi mo gusto yung ginagawa mo, it's impossible for us, for me, na makahit ka ng kota. So, you need to find yourself, you need to find where you belong. Like sabihin natin, here in this world, we have teachers, we have business persons, we have doctors, because yun yung destiny nila. Tayo, nandito tayo sa business world because this is what we choose. This is what we want. So, it's more on, gusto mo ba? Yung ginagawa mo. So, etong training natin na to, again, it's going to be useless if hindi ka para dito. It's going to be useless if hindi mo to gusto gawin. Why? If gusto mo to gawin, yung pagod, hindi mo makikita. Yung tinatamad, hindi mo makikita. And even if tinatamad ka, kaya mong labanan kasi gusto mo yung ginagawa mo. Gusto mo siyang gawin. Okay? So, I think that's out of the topic. But anyways, I think it's still valuable. Okay? So, what are the effects? What are the targets? Okay. So, dun sa sinabi ko kanina na tinakil natin, ano yung target natin? Kumbaga, this one at this portion, we're being specific already. So, when we set a goal, when we build the brands, when we build the store, ano yung target natin para doon? Yun yung biggest question. Hindi pwede na, sample, gumawa tayo ng plan, gumawa tayo ng goal, ginawa natin yung store, tapos, yun na yun. Hindi pwede. Kailangan may goals tayo dun sa tindahan, may goals tayo para dun sa ginawa nating branding, may target tayo, may time span tayo. Yun yung pinaka magiging building blocks natin upon achieving the success that we are looking into. So, ibig sabihin, kapag ginawa na natin to, alam nyo yung targets nyo. Diba? Sabi ko kanina, when you decided, when you build already the goal, all the supporting details will follow. And this one, you need to be aware kung para saan yung ginawa mo. Anong gagawin mo dun sa ginawa mo? Ano yung susunod na gagawin dun sa ginawa mo? So, another thing that support this one is yung target nga. Sino yung target mo? Ano yung target mo? Para saan yung target mo? Bakit may target ka? Ito these are the things. Question mark to. Ikaw sasagot nito. Why? Kapag nasagot mo to, you're being aware of what you are doing. You're being specific doon sa building blocks natin. So, if naging aware ka doon sa target market mo, mas magiging madali sa'yo para i-analyze kung paano magiging successful yung tinatrabaho natin. These are just guidance para maging in track tayo kung ano yung gina-goal natin, kung ano yung gagawin natin. So, ano yung target natin? Kailangan aware tayo ilang taon. Kailangan aware tayo kung anong mannerism. Kailangan aware tayo kung anong activity. Kailangan aware tayo kung anong gusto. Kailangan aware tayo kung anong hilig. It support with a lot of question for you to understand sino yung target nyo. Again, any success, it is equipped with complete information, not just alam mo na. So ako, like, sabihin natin ngayon, nandito ako nakatayo, nagtitraining ako sa inyo, doesn't mean na educated enough na ako, doesn't mean na professional na ako, doesn't mean na successful na ako. No. Knowledge is infinite. Kumbaga, changes still happen. So it should be continuous knowledge, continuous learning, continuous training. So itong activity na ginagawa natin ngayon, it's more on being aware lang. Being parang observer lang dun sa mga situations upon answering all those questions for you to see the whole sequence, the whole process, the whole system. Okay? So, what are targets? What are we building? So, nasabi ko na yung kanina, ano yung binibuild natin? Para saan yon? It's also in partnership with ano yung target natin, ano yung binibuild natin. If we already know kung ano yung target natin, we already know then kung ano yung binibuild natin. Kasi when we know the target, definitely we are building something. Kumbaga, yung binibuild natin, ito yung panggagalingan ng target. So pag nag-target tayo, we are building something. So for example, if we are building our brand, we are building our store name, we have an idea kung ano yung patutunguhan. Tulad ng sabi ko kanina, it's more than just the money, but the foundation. Kasi once we build the foundation, the money will follow. So we focus more on the trainings, on the developments, on what is in the story, what is behind the success that we are looking into.
Mag-vlog ka?
Wala ata.
Nawala.
Kala ko ako nawala.
Nawala.
Naghang na si ma'am.
Sakto pa man din yung ano nyo, pagka-post nyo. Power, oh.
Screenshot mo nga, sir.
Ayan. Hindi na ko nga siya. Dito ka na siya. Dito ka na. Sabi na. Grabe.
Nag-lag si ma'am.
Sa sasakyan kasi siya.
Mm.
Wala siya nawala. Hindi ko mahabag. Pipicturean ko sana.
Sa YouTube siguro, wala din. No.
So, magpa-training ka nga minsan sa admin.
Galing talaga ni ma'am, no? 1 million kinikita sa Shopee.
Oh, organic eh. Grabe, no?
Walang
Establish niyo na kasi yung brand niya.
Ilang years na establish? 2 years?
Pero
Kaya yung 1 million,
bago
maraming
pa lang siya.
product na yun. Combination of products na yun.
Ang combination na.
Oo, hindi one product lang yun, Sir Alex. Yun yung kagandahan ng Shopee. Pag marami kang store, ay marami kang product, tapos na-create mo na yung brand ng store mo,
Oo.
kahit anything na ilagay mo doon, pag may followers ka na, yun na yun.
Yun nga eh. Sure
Ganda
buyer.
na yung score mo kay Shopee. Nandun ka sa top nila. Pinopromote. Tsaka may nag-handle ng account mo. Kapag maganda yung performance ng store mo, merong ina-assign na manager
Ng
sa
Shopee.
store mo. Yun yung kagandahan na
Okay.
hindi mo babayaran.
Kailangan siguro, sir, may mag-TikTok na tayo nito, no?
Mismo, oo. Tapos dagdag pa natin yung galing ni Sir Alex tsaka galing mo, Sir Romel.
Si Sir Roman.
Wala. Ako bagito
Romel.
po ako dito eh.
Ay, sobrang
Bagito po
naman.
talaga ako. Sobrang bagito po ako dito talaga. Promise.
Batchmate tayo, Sir Louie. Mas nauna ka pa nga eh. Si Sir Romel, alam ko yan. Nakita ko yung
Oo.
mga previous story sa Facebook. Lodi na mga to eh. Baka, kasama ka ba sa BWL dati, Sir?
Ay, yes, doon ako naka-break sa video.
Hirap palang delight to.
Ah.
Napaputok nila yun eh. Yung pampadumi.
Oo.
Dami yung napadumi dun eh.
Malakas na talaga
BWL,
yan.
ito ba yung purple corn? Yung ba yun?
Hindi pa, plum delight yun, Sir.
Plum talaga, plum.
Plums. Oo,
Para siyang prunes.
Pumingi yan ah.
Na,
Sobrang ingay nun yan ah, yung plums na yan.
Yes, nagka-problema lang
Muntik
yung
na ako mapa-join dyan eh.
pero mura pa yung ads no, Sir Romel, no?
Ha?
Murang-mura pa yung ads noon.
Mura pa yun din, manual kasi yun eh. Lalo na yun kung, yung lakas na yun kung ganito na siya, e-com na talaga. So grabe siguro talagang daming yumaman nun. Kasi kami dati manual eh. Kami pang payment first ang gamit namin nun.
Payment first pa, no?
Kuha pa kami ng bayad, tapos kami pa magpa-ship. Nakakuha lang kami ng grupo talaga doon ng mga international. Ang grabe talagang lakas. Naban na nga yung pangalan ko sa ano eh, sa Qatar eh, sa post office doon.
Talaga?
Dahil lumaki yung grupo ko doon. Lahat galing ng products dito sa Pinas.
Grabe, no? Pero Mel, ilan yung admins mo lahat? Ngayon.
Ngayon sir, madami na akong
Ilang stores, ilang admin, ilang ano mo, running, ilan yung niraran mong produkto? Halos marami, lahat, no?
Lahat. Halos lahat ng company ni Chairman, may nakaran ako. Isang products. Last January yata, umabot sana yung admins ko 56. Ngayon, dami nag-resign, dami
Grabe, 56.
nag-home base na lang. Then yung iba.
So, meron kang hub, no, sir? Meron kang hub, di ba?
Yes, meron. Dalawa pa ay hub ko. Nasa ano pa naman yung admins ko? Nasa 20 yata, 20 plus.
Lakas.
Hello.
Na. Ayun, ma'am. Ayun.
Iniwan mo na pala kami eh. Umalis ka na pala.
Lilipat sana ako para makahanap ng magandang internet eh. Sige, balik tayo ulit.
Grabe naman si Mamo, nakamustang yata.
Hindi. Okay, last na to. Actually, wag na nating pahabain. Last, ano na lang, babalik lang ulit ako sa kanina. Pero ito na yung last one. What are we expecting upon doing this? So, parang again, we are focusing on yung pinaka purpose natin, yung pinaka goal natin. So, evaluation of what we have done. Analyzation, result, di ba meron na tayong goal. So pag nagawa natin yung goal, pag na-build natin yung goal, tapos upon doing the activity, like bigyan natin siya ng time frame. Sample, di ba, nag-set tayo ng goal, sabihin natin March 16, then we will sample, sabihin natin ito yung specific goal ko by 31 itong buwan. So, sa 31 ng buwan na yon, kailangan i-evaluate mo if nakuha mo ba yung result.
Kapit lang, sweet. Yan, lobat na talaga ako, lobat na yun.
Nandito si Rodolfo sa PR. Ang sabi ni Jenny Lee.
Naka-on ka. Mic on.
Okay, going back. So, upon doing it, babalikan mo ulit yung goal. Tapos, pagkabalik mo doon sa goal, evaluate mo if yung goal ba is na-achieve mo ba. Tapos, kung pagbalik mo doon sa goal na yon, i-drop down mo yung result. Naging successful, average, or failed. So, doon sa tatlo na yon, doon ka mag-critic. Ikaw to ha, laging sarili mo eh. Laging i-evaluate mo yung sarili mo. Laging i-evaluate mo yung result ng nagawa mo. So, upon doing the activity, nasan ka dito sa tatlo? Ikaw ba ay naging achiever? Ikaw ba ay nasa neutral or nasa failure? If nag-failed ka, hindi problema. Huwag mong i-critic or i-criticize or i-put down yung sarili mo kasi tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, that's normal. So, if nandun ka sa failed, ano yung reason? Bakit ka nag-failed? Lahat ng nakikita mo, upon your analyzation, ano yung dahilan, bakit ka nag-failed, you need to drop it down. You need to be specific. You need to be, you need to accept the reality. You need to have that kind of personality na lahat ng mali, ipapasok mo dyan. There is a purpose why ipapasok mo yung mali na yon. Bakit kailangan mong tanggapin yung mali na yon? Because you need to analyze it and you will use it to make the next scenario right for you. Okay? So, pag nakuha mo na lahat, list down, lahat ng mali. Tapos, upon that wrong activity or yung nakita mong reason kung bakit hindi ka naging successful, you need to analyze it. Kumbaga, pen and paper, I know it's traditional, I know it's too old, pero it's being useful kapag halimbawang ginamit natin yung pen and paper. So, kapag nandun tayo sa failure, you need to drop down, you need to answer, support it with another question. Bakit ako nag-failed? Bakit ito nag-failed? Anong ginawa ko dito? Ano yung dapat na gagawin ko dito? Paano yung expectation ko dito? If ganito yung ginawa ko, ano yung possibilities? Ito, experience kesa mag-aral tayo, it's much more expensive comparing sa nag-aral tayo na may school, may teacher. Mas mahal. Tulad ng sinabi ko, yung unang experience ko nung nag-ecom ako, I lost almost 500,000. I learned a lesson big time. Ang mahal ng experience. So, yung experience na yon, wag mong sasayangin. You need to evaluate it, you need to study it, you need to go back to it and analyze it and make it as learning for you. Para sa susunod na step, siya na yung stepping stone mo not to happen again. So, lahat ng question that might arise, bakit ka nag-failed, you need to understand kung ano yung nakakapaloob dito sa failure na to. This one, it's not shameful. Hindi to nakakahiya, hindi to nakakababa ng pagkatao kasi lahat ng successful person nagdaan ng failure. You need to experience this one, you need to understand this one because this is also part of your growth. This is also part of your knowledge. So, you need to experience it. If hindi mo siya na-experience ng mas maaga, di congratulations. But if will arise on a later days, then same thing. You need to understand why you failed. Okay? So, that's one thing you need to understand and learn from that failure. And it's not shameful. You need to be proud. Kasi na-experience mo siya. Kesa dun sa mga tao na takot ma-experience siya, ginawa mo yung magagawa mo para maintindihan kung anong meron doon sa scenario na yon. Ibig sabihin, you're on your way to the goal that you wanted to achieve. Okay? So, kung neutral, what are the things that you need to improve? Ano pa yung kailangan mong gawin? You analyze it. Same thing with what you do dun sa nag-fail ka. Because you know to yourself that you did not achieve pa yung goal eh. Basta ang importante doon, ibig sabihin, you already have milestone. Ibig sabihin, nandun ka na sa kaliwanagan ng pinagagagawa natin. It's always been more than the knowledge, it's always been more on application. So, kahit paanong knowledge na meron tayo, kahit paanong skills na binigay sa atin ng Diyos, kung hindi natin gagamitin, it's going to be useless. Kumbaga, ito another one from me, in-evaluate ko yung sarili ko, inaral ko yung sarili ko, anong meron ako, anong alam ko, anong hindi ko alam, paano ko gagamitin yung alam ko para maging pera, or parang for me, if ibinigay sa'yo yung skills na to, if natutunan mo yung skills na to, it is your responsibility to use it. Example, sabihin natin, gwapo or maganda, or pangit doon sa maganda or gwapo. Bakit merong pangit na nagiging successful, tapos merong gwapo o maganda na hindi naman nagiging successful? You need to find your edge. You need to find your passion. You need to find where is your skills, where is your excellence. Kailangan aware ka doon para you can use it. Like example, magaling ka mag-ads. Hindi pwede na magaling ka lang mag-ads tapos hindi mo ginagamit yung skills. Sayang. 100 million% sayang. Hindi pwede na alam mo pero hindi mo ginagawa. Babalik ulit doon yung salitang katam. You need to fight to yourself para mawala yung salitang katam. You know to yourself, if you have that skills, magiging successful ka. If you have that skills, kailangan gamitin mo to. Kailangan magamit mo to. Kailangan maging successful ka by using the skills that you have. Binigayan sa'yo ng Diyos and it's your responsibility to use it on the greatest way possible. Okay? So, that's average. And then the last one, if nag-succeed ka, hindi pwedeng nag-succeed ka, yun na yun. Kailangan meron kang next goal. Okay? So it's gonna be a cycle. Again, ang mundo is napakadaming possibilities. So nasa Earth lang tayo, wala pa tayo sa labas ng Earth, wala pa tayo sa solar system. That means sobrang lawak ng learning, sobrang lawak ng possibilities. For example, if we are earning 150,000 ngayon dito sa Pilipinas, let's be aware na merong billionaire in dollar. So, wag nating lagyan ng limitation yung sarili natin. Always keep in mind, the sky is the limit. So, if maging successful ka dun sa nagawa mong goal, you need to set another success or another goal that you will go again. So, it's going to be a circle paulit-ulit. So, doesn't mean na alam mo na yung Facebook, enough na yon. Doesn't mean na alam mo na yung Instagram, enough na yon. Doesn't mean na alam mo na yung Shopee, enough na yon. Doesn't mean na alam mo na yung Lazada, enough na yon. There's still more. Meron pang TikTok, meron pang Twitter. So, we need to explore kung para saan tayo, kung ano pa yung mga pwede nating gawin. We need to go, ano pa yung mga possibilities. Okay? So, ito, last na. Parang reminder na lang. Reminder na lang. Wait lang.
Nawala po audio.
Ano yung natutulong?
Ayun.
Ano yung natutulong ng calendar? You're being specific to your goal. You're being you're having a strict compliance for yourself. You're having a time bound where you wanted, when you wanted to achieve the goal. So calendar is really valuable. How you can create your calendar? It is equipped with a smart planning or smart goal. Specific, manageable, attainable, realistic, and time bounded. So this one, they seem so simple, but if you apply it, if you will get or maximize the value of that words, it's going to be eto, lagi ko 'to naririnig, a marvelous thing that you can achieve in your life. So when you have a goal, it's impossible na hindi mo yun ma-achieve if you have it, if you're going to work for it. Okay? So goal time frame upon reaching the goal, step-by-step planning. Yung step-by-step planning, promise, wag mong pagsabay-sabayin. Sigurado ako, tigok talaga. Walang nagiging successful if gagawin mo siya sabay-sabay, tapos alam mo sa sarili mo na hindi mo gamay or hindi ka ganun ka-confident na magiging successful ka. You do it pag naging successful ka na sa isa. Paano mo malalaman if you can step into another one? Kapag alam mo na kahit iwanan mo yung isa, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung income mo. Walang magbabago. Nagdagdag ka lang. Yon yung analyzation if pwede kang mag-step sa another learnings or goal. And then, a proper mindset. Okay? So, maybe ito, pag magte-training ako, mindsetting is really important for me. It's always been your heart, your soul, physical, mental, emotional. Lagi yan package. Because, pag negosyante tayo, ang kalaban natin, sarili natin. So, if hindi prepared ang utak natin, ang puso natin, ang emotion natin, ang spiritual natin, magiging mahirap. We need to be spiritually prepared because God's words are really powerful. Promise 100%. When you feel depressed, you can find wisdom kay God. Parang nag-energize ka ulit kapag lumapit ka sa Kanya. So, that's it. I think mahaba na ang ating training. But I hope may mga natutunan kayo ngayon. I set Friday, Saturday for Shopee training. Before, yung ginawa ko kasi sobrang haba. So, I don't know if naintindihan. Pero wala kasing mga tanong. So, baka, I don't know kung may naintindihan o naguluhan, medyo na-shock or whatsoever. So, sabi ko, whenever I create a training, I make sure na sakto lang. Nandun lang sa stage na nakakaintindi at nakakasunod yung lahat. So, that's it for today. May mga questions po ba kayo?
Question, ma'am. Ano yung katang?
Sige po.
Katang, katam.
Katam.
Katamaran.
Maran daw eh.
Katamaran po. So, yung number 1 natanggalin natin. Kasi promise. So, kahit ako, nararamdaman ko yun.
Kala ko katangahan.
Meron talagang pagkakataon na, parang, may pwede rin yun. Pag hindi mo ginawa yung alam mo na kaya mong gawin, we can call it at parang ganon. Kasi nga, sayang di ba? Like, time really is equivalent to money. Kaya nila sinasabi na time is gold kasi kapag tinrabaho natin yung oras, instead na nakatambay tayo, sample Netflix, or whatsoever it is, we are wasting time. Like, sample, imagine ito, nakuha ko yung idea ng pag nagbarko ka, compare sa nag-airplane ka, anong difference nila? Sa presyo, mas mahal yung eroplano kaysa sa barko kasi mas mabilis tayo makakarating kaysa dun sa barko na matagal. So, mas mura siya. Pero ang binayaran natin dito sa eroplano is yung oras. So, money really is valuable. So, labanan natin si Katam. Ayun, ano pa po?
Tama. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am, sa training. Sobrang
Ma'am Jing, yung na-open up niyo po kanina na you're making million sales po ba yun? O income sa Shopee? Multiple products na po yun, ma'am. Ayan, naglalag si ma'am. Oo,
ma'am. Wala naman BIR dito eh.
Bulong mo na lang ma'am, puno yung mga nilagay mo doon.
Yes. Yes, yung dropshipping. Yung dropshipping.
Naglag na.
Napicturean mo. Ayan, wala na. Nalaglag na si ma'am. Ayan, balik na po ulit kayo. Ayan na po. Okay na po.
Yeah. Yung question kanina, di ba sabi ko kanina, that is possible. You need to build the stepping stone. You need to build first your foundation, your followers, kasi that's not impossible. Example, with trading, we have 50%. So, ibig sabihin, pag sabihin natin na nakakuha tayo, like, gamit tayo ng calculator. Kasi kinumpute ko din to kagabi. Medyo nabaliw ako, kaya sabi ko, grabe. So, sample, sabihin natin yung price ng product natin, 1,200. If makakabenta tayo ng 1,000 bottles sa isang buwan, this is possible ha. This is possible. 1.2 lang to, pero since 50% siya, so 600. Kung like sample, ang ginamit natin is Shopee lang. Sample Shopee lang ha. Shopee, meron tayong 1,000 bottles na nabenta sa Shopee. Then we will earn, if 50%, remove na natin yung shipping fee ha. So 1,200 times 0.5, that's 600,000. So kung 600,000 sa Shopee, same if makakuha tayo ng same volume ng order sa Lazada, then that's automatically 1.2M. So it's not impossible. Ito ha, ano ang costing natin sa Shopee and Lazada? There is no other cost if madami tayong followers. Pero ano yung magso-support para magkaroon ka ng maraming sales? This one, yung sinabi ko kanina, si chairman, nag-run siya ng traffic sa Shopee niya. So, kahit na yung budget ng traffic 50 pesos, yung na-convert niya is 13,000. Tapos magkano yung profit noon kung 13,000? Since it's 50%, di ibig sabihin that's 6,500 less 50 pesos na pinang-traffic niya. So that's 6,450. Wala ka ng ibang expense. Yun lang. So kung ganun ka, grabe, it's more on hyping pero realistic. Nagulat din ako kasi hindi talaga ako nag-a-add sa Shopee ko. So nung nakita ko, promise. So we just need to combine all our skills with e-com, attach with the platform kasi promise. Ito imagine like 13,000, ilang pieces lang yun ng order. So, yung 1,000, if we will use our e-com skills, since it's traffic, it's not messenger, grabe. Kasi yung mga nagpupunta sa Shopee, hindi sila pupunta doon kung hindi sila bibili. Ito pa, yung 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, promise. 100% big time sales yun talaga. As in, biglang shoot ng sales yun. So, if magkakaroon ng ganong sales, yung 5 days, 2 days bago yung big sale, 2 days after the big sale, you're really gonna expect a big time sales. So, you need to invest how you can build the store because tulad ng sinabi ko, it's number of how many items do you sold. Tama ba yung term? Ilan yung nabenta mo? So, you just need to combine all the knowledge that you have, attach it dun sa bawat isa. Like, sabihin natin, Shopify, comparing Shopify to Shopee, what's the difference between? Shopify, para makabenta ka, you need to spend like hundreds per purchase. But, if you're gonna compare it with Shopee, bakit usually nagpupunta sila sa Shopee? Kasi they read a lot of reviews. Ngayon, ano yung edges natin as pioneer team? And tayo as unang may access doon sa product na existing. Ito, 'di ba, sa trading hindi kami nagbibigay ng membership kasi sabi ko, I still need to understand kung paano ko ma-minimize yung mga nag-underprice. Ito yung edge. Pag na-stop natin or napigilan natin yung mga matitigas na ulo, ito yun kasi, nakikita kong logic between those na nag-underprice tapos hindi nag-underprice. Wala silang logic or wala silang enough knowledge kung ano yung ginagawa natin. But tayo as knowledgeable and educated kung ano at paano ginagawa yung business, we can secure the business of each and every one. So, hindi tayo magkakaroon ng comparison between each other because we all know our edge. We all know ano yung sipag natin. We all know ano yung ginagawa natin in comparing with others. So, parang ito, this one is my analyzation upon everyone who's doing those kind of things. Parang mababa yung tingin sa'yo if you try to do it. Kasi tulad nung training ko nung Shopee, ang daming paraan para makakuha ka ng benta without doing yung tulad nun. So, kapag may mga ganon, alam natin hindi nila ginagawa or hindi nila alam yung ginagawa natin. Parang ang evaluation ko doon, naawa ako sa kanila. Maybe if in case na may mga ganon, we need to analyze kung sino sila para mapagsabihan natin somehow kasi sayang. Each and every one of us sa Facebook, hindi naman tayo nagkakaroon ng price war. Bakit sa Shopee kailangan magkaroon ng price war? Since we can engage naman customers doon sa Shopee. And ito pa Shopee created a program that's affiliate program. So doon sa kinita nila sa'yo, you will be given a certain percentage as commission since yung customer is nanggaling outsource. So like example, if in-ads mo siya on your Facebook, on Instagram, at pumasok sila sa Shopee para bumili, you'll get a commission from the charge that Shopee charge from you. Okay? What else? Sabihin niyo po sa akin pag mabilis ako ha. Medyo mabilis ako magsalita. Sige po, ano pa po?
Yes,
Hello,
ma'am.
ma'am. Question lang, ma'am. Wala bang spam policy yung link
Sige po.
natin sa Shopee? Kasi mag-start pa lang ako sa Shopee. So plan ko sana yung link ko sa Shopee sa mga client ko, di ba, Messenger yung ads ko ngayon. So ilagay ko na dun sa follow up yung link ko sa Shopee for
Nagpa-fluctuate po ang aking internet.
Ayan, ma'am, nawala.
Yan.
Internet.
Kay Ma'am Jane ang wala. Pero narinig ka namin, Sir Romel. Sir, ang tinatanong mo, sir, yung yung doon sa messaging ads, ililink mo na yung Shopee account mo doon.
Kung di ba ma-spam complaint yung link natin sa
Okay.
Shopee.
Okay, sige
Yan
po.
yung i-clarify natin kay Ma'am Jean.
Para isabay na doon, no? Para makapag-gain na ng
Oo,
followers.
kasi pag meron, for example, naisip ko lang for example, ang client is, sabihin niya, mag-PM na lang po ako pag may pera na.
Yes, yes.
Kasi natin ilagay doon na yung link natin. Ma'am, paki-follow na lang din
Follow na lang.
sa online store na Shopee store namin para ma-update kayo sa...
Parang kung paano natin
promotion
sinasabi na, paki-like muna po yung page para to be updated sa
Ayan.
promo. So, ganun din
Ayan.
sa parang request natin sa Shopee na i-follow, no? Ayun, Ma'am Jane. Si Romel, pakiulit yung tanong.
Hello, ma'am? Saan na nawala na?
Abay, nakahanga, oh.
Ang choppy po nung line ko, try ko lilipat ha.
Ako, makarating ka Pampanga yan, ma'am.
Oo. Eh di, diretso na dito Tarlac.
Tarla ka ba, Sir Alex?
Oo,
coffee
sir.
shop, sa coffee shop ni Sir Alex, malakas internet
Sir,
doon.
pasyal ka dito, sir, para namang
Saan banda yung tagal ko dyan sa
Ayan,
Tarlac?
gumagalaw si Ma'am.
City Walk, sir.
Grabe ang tiyagaan niyo,
Sige.
Ma'am Jane. Grabe.
Grabe, ibang klase.
Hinahanap
Sentro lang,
talaga.
sentro lang. Malapit sa may TSU. Malapit sa copy lobby, tsaka sa dispatch office.
Ma'am Jane, alam niyo na po ba yung yung app na Open Site? Na
Not
app?
yet. Hindi pa po. Hindi pa.
Download niyo po 'yon, tapos makikita niyo doon lahat ng cell sites na kapalibot sa inyo. Tapos i-recommend kayo doon kay ko-connect ng pinakamalakas na signal.
Sige po, sige
Ganyan
po.
ba?
Apo, yung Open app. Open
Pampanga
Site.
na yata si Ma'am Jean, eh.
Hindi pa.
Pasyal ka nga. Pasyal ka nga dito, ma'am.
Diretso na rin kayo ng Tarlac, Ma'am.
Schedule po natin. Schedule.
Ma'am,
Mag-visit ako
schedule
sa...
natin.
Sige
Yes,
po.
ma'am. Total, meron ka namang office doon eh. Dito eh, di ba? Kay Miss Lee.
Sige po, sige po. Schedule
Ako,
po
gawin natin sa may cafe namin. Yon.
Tagal ko dyan sa
Sige po,
Tarlac,
wala
sir.
po
2 years ako dyan.
2 years. Ikaw pala yung dito, sir eh.
Collector pa ako sa linding nun, ni Chairman.
Ay, grabe ka naman, sir. Sir Jun,
Bago,
kasama mo. Tama mo si Sir Jun Gomez.
pinsan ko yun, ako nag-hire niyan.
Ayan, Ma'am, maganda
Ay,
na signal
grabe.
niyo po.
CEO na siya ngayon,
Yan.
no?
Ma'am Jane.
Naunahan pa ako, di pa OA pa
Sige
lang
po,
ako,
ano
di
ba
pa
yung
CEO.
question?
O, yan na, yan na.
Ayan,
Habang may
okay na
signal.
signal ni Ma'am.
Since kaka-start ko pa lang mag-Shopee, so wala pa akong followers ngayon. So, possible ba, ma'am, hindi ba ako ma-spam complaint pag ilagay ko yung Shopee link ko sa save reply ko na? Na, for example, yung conversation sa admin ko is sabihin ni client, sige, mag-PM na lang po ako pag may pera na. So, pwede ko bang lagyan dun yung link ko, ma'am, follow na lang din sa Shopee store ko para ma-update kayo sa mga sales natin.
Pwede po, pwede. Actually, wala namang problema yon. Hindi naman ma-spam kasi hindi naman tulad ng platforms na Shopee and Lazada si Facebook. Pag sa Facebook to platforms, walang problema. Pero kung platforms to Facebook, I think ayaw nila kasi
Yes, yes,
since hindi nila yon platform.
yes.
So okay lang, walang siya.
Yes.
Walang spam complaint
Kaya
na.
siguro ang maano lang doon, like sample, pag bumili yung customer doon sa Shopee or Lazada mo, mawawala ng sale si admin. So I don't know if gagawin nila yun. Pero pwede siguro if mag-a-assign ka talaga na admin, ang trabaho niya lang is, yun nga yung sabi ko, if mag-update, pwedeng gawin niya yun. Pero kung bibigyan mo siya ng quota, parang hindi niya gagawin.
Kasi
Yun-
madadivert ang sales eh.
Hindi naman
Oo,
niya alam.
Pwede, kung
Pwede naman niya, i-follow up. Ma'am, may sale kami ngayon. For example, 5-5, ma'am, 5-5 tayo. Pwede ka mag-purchase dyan. Sabihin mo lang kung alin yung purchase mo dyan. Pwede natin i-count sa kanya.
Pag halimbawa, pagka ganon, if gusto nyo na i-count kay admin benta sa Shopee or Lazada, pwedeng ang gawin, kunin yung pinaka-tracking number from Shopee, tapos i-submit na kay agent para ma-count kay agent yung sales. Yun, pwede yun.
Pwede yun. I-docs na lang.
Yes, tama.
Ma'am,
Saka possible pa na marami siyang mabili.
Pwede, opo, pwede. Kasi like sample ako sa isang tindahan, like sample yung charcoal soap. Yung charcoal soap, pag bumibili sila, like 5 piraso. Ganon, no? Kaya naman, kapag nasa abroad, babalik na sila, bibili sila 10 piraso. Ganon, it really happens.
Wow.
Matagal mong review, ma'am, no, sa products? Or depende sa products?
Ang ginagawa namin with like sample kay Amy White, nag-a-attach talaga kasi kami ng freebie. Tapos may note yon, please follow, please subscribe. So pwedeng ang gawin natin per store, pwede tayong magkaroon ng flyers and leaflets para exclusively dun sa stores naka-attach yung ifa-follow nila.
Okay.
Like pwede rin ganito ha, kasi ako ang ginagawa ko kasi talagang pro followers. Talagang hinahanap ko sila, hinahabol ko sila. Most of the time, I create a lot of promos exclusively lang sa kanila. Kasi hindi talaga ako networker. Hindi ko alam kung paano ako magiging networker. Pero, when it comes to sales, like, directly from the customers, alam ko kung paano sila kukunin. Alam ko kung anong hilig nila. Yun dapat maging aware kayo doon. Directly from the client, ano yung makakakuha ng attention nila. Sample, sa amin, sa page ko, para makakuha ako ng followers, I created a promotion. Like sample, get something, raffle, ganon. Magla-live ako, get 50 pesos, mga ganon. So, you need to create, like sample, Ma'am Jel is already doing this ha. Nagla-live siya, from the live, nakakakuha siya ng sales, at the same time, nakakakuha siya ng followers. So, you can do that. If ayaw mo na ikaw yung gagawa ng live, you need to hire someone else, like sample, coming from your staff, coming from your employee. Sample, gusto nilang makadrive ng sales, pwedeng sila mismo yung mag-live, lahat ng benta doon, sa kanila makikredit. So, pwede yon. Tapos, like sample, out from the sales, like 50 pesos, like 100 pesos, it's the highest, as long as may mapapanalunan sila by just joining or following the instruction of following you. Ganon. Okay. That's how you can gain followers. Kasi
so
parang 100 followers sa isang araw, 500 followers sa isang linggo, that's very valuable already. Dati nung hindi ko pa siya ginagawa, sabi ko ang konti ng followers. Tapos nung ginawa ko na, ang hirap pala. So parang kailangan mo talagang mag-create. Ito, alam ko marunong na kayo gumawa ng Canva, but siguro on creating Canva, ang ilalagay natin sa training is being aware kung ano ba ang kailangan na nakikita ng customers nyo para makakuha ng sales. Ito ha, hindi lang tayo basta-basta gumagawa ng banners. Hindi lang tayo basta-basta gumagawa ng creatives. Kailangan alam natin kung para saan, paano sila makuha, bakit sila titigil, anong purpose, bakit sila bibili from that banner itself. So, yun yung ipiprepare natin kasi like example, gumawa ka ng banner, may engagement ba? If wala yung engagement, kalokohan yung ginawa mong banner, sayang. So, hindi naman lahat ng banner is kalokohan. That's case to case basis, depende kung sinong tatamaan. But, kailangan sa banner mo, aware ka. Kailan tumitigil yung customer? Aware ka. Kailan sila naku-curious? Aware ka kung paano mo sila makukuha. So, yon. In creating banner, usually, ang tinuturo nila is paano lang gagawin yung banner. Paano lang gagawin yung creative. But, yung logic upon creating bakit natin ginagawa at paano natin makukuha yung customer is not there. Which is, like tayo, as a business person, as nagninegosyo at kumukuha ng customers, yun ang kailangan nating malaman, yun ang kailangan natin matutunan kasi nga, yun yung mag-i-engage or mag-create ng sales natin. So, I already set that in my calendar. So, we're going to have that training later on. So, china-chop-chop ko lang yung schedule ko para magkaroon tayo ng training because ang goal ko, sabi ko, before this year end, kailangan makakreate ako ng 100 people na mag-earn ng million in any ways. So, kailangan ko yung magawa. So, that's my goal. So, sabi ko, kailangan mag-train. Pag nag-train ako, ma-achieve nyo. So, kaya nga sabi ko, I focus on the activity. I don't focus on just training. I don't focus on just you learning from me. I focus on, are you applying it? Are you doing it? How's your improvement? How did you go so far? So that's my goal. So kailangan, if you will join in my training, you really need to apply. You're really gonna do it because we're building it. Okay? I'm guiding you how we can do it. Hindi lang siya theoretical but already proven since everything that I do in here, everything that I teach in here is already proven by my own experience. Okay?
Galing.
Anything else?
Ma'am, yung sa content ng pinopost natin sa Facebook, sa may page, pwede na yung incorporate yung link ng Shopee. Pwede na doon. Say for example, nag-post ka, tapos
Shopee and Lazada. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can
So kasi,
tapos
yung
pwede mo ding ilagay follow us.
Follow us.
Share on your friends. Ganon, yes. Yes, you can do that.
Alright, okay.
Hindi na siya ma'am. Hindi na siya ilagay ng mga URL, bit or URL.
Oo. URL ba?
Kailangan. Kasi yung mismong link, pag
Yan sa'yo, ma'am. Hindi na.
ko na sa tindahan. Yes. Hindi na.
Okay.
Parang yung URL, yun yung, di ba kapag pinindot mo siya sa Google, yun na din yung straight.
Yes.
Kung ano mismo yung link ng tindahan mo, if like example, ang i-attach mo lang doon is yung product, di yung product link. Kung ang i-attach mo doon is your store link, then you attach the store link. So, kung ano yung minamarket mo. So, ito, yan, like yung whenever you post, kailangan specific ka lang kung ano yung gusto mong makita ng customer mo. Hindi pwedeng lahat. Maguguluhan siya, maliligaw siya, hindi niya alam kung ano yung gagawin niya. So, kailangan whenever you post, dapat specific lang. Ano lang yung goal mo, ano lang yung prio mo, ano lang yung gusto mong makita ni customer. So, that's a hint already para sa creatives. What else?
Ma'am, ako po. Na-try niyo na po mag-add sa FB na nakalink po yung store ng Lazada or Shopee?
Yes. Ito, hindi ko pa, ako personally, hindi ko pa nagagawa. But, it's also basic. Tulad nung sinabi ko, ito si chairman nagturo sa akin kasi hindi talaga ako marunong mag-attach. Pero, based on what he taught me, yung traffic, may nakalagay doon yung link.
Yes,
yung mismong store mo, ilalagay mo lang doon. Yun yung 50 pesos.
Hindi ba tapos?
Or di kayo yung particular product na gusto mo i-promote.
Yes,
In-fit
exactly.
dun sa creatives na ginagawa po natin.
Tama.
Ang link natin sa Shopee, yung username pala, Hindi pala yung pangalan ng store? Tama ba?
Dalawa kasi yon. Kapag yung store, meron kang store name, meron ka ding link name. Pwede silang magkaiba since yung store, pwede mong ibahin sa link name. So, pero if ako yung tatanungin, since ang training natin is branding, you need to make it consistent. If branding tayo, kung ano yung pangalan ng isa, yun ang pangalan ng lahat para hindi malito yung customer.
Correct.
Basically, we're back to zero lahat when it comes to branding.
Yes.
Kasi, even the Facebook, sasabay, di ba? Pero kasi, ma'am, ngayon kasi, di ba, meron kami mga existing, dami namin mga pages. Hindi siya applicable na nililink na natin yung store. Pero kasi, di ba, pwede naman na, di ba? Oo.
Oo, pwede. Basta ang point lang doon, if in case na yung existing page mo ngayon, kailangan i-align mo lang siya kung ano yung talagang pangalan niya. Tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, kung yung store name na nakalagay ngayon is maraming kapareho, mahihirapan kasi yung customer na hanapin ka. Kaya sabi ko, parang pag sinearch ka sa Google, pag madaming lumabas, di saan ka dun? 'Di ba? So yun yung pinaka-problem. So if kaya nating i-edit yung page name natin,
Yun, edit.
edit natin unti-unti.
Yung naisip kong
Yes.
yun, ma'am. Okay.
Yes. Para ang gagawin mo na lang, ang i-build mo na lang is yung Instagram mo o di kaya naman yung Shopee and Lazada naka-attach doon. So
Okay.
like sabi ni Sir Sir Itoy, pwede mo na lahat ng customers mo doon, i-link mo doon sa Shopee or Lazada mo para magkaroon ka kagad ng followers.
Okay, sige ma'am. Copy po. Tama. Okay.
Ano
Yes.
pa po?
Gagawa na lang akong bagong Shopee.
Ma'am, sa 4 na platform po ninyo, Lazada, Shopee, Facebook, and Shopify,
Mm-mm.
ano po dito yung mas nagbibigay sa inyo ng consistent revenue sa 4? Mas lamang. Alam ko lahat to nagbibigay, pero
Tulad nung sinabi ko kanina, you need to choose first kung saan yung pinaka-edge mo. Ikaw yung sasagot nito, not anyone else. I-analyze mo yung 4. Upon analyzation, sino yung una? Yung pinakamataas. Yun yung magiging basis mo. Ngayon, kung like example, okay ka na sa Facebook, sinong uunahin mong sunod? Instagram is similar with Facebook. This is more on posting lang. That's how you will engage followers. Ngayon, with regards sa Shopee and Lazada, eto, if kaya mo na mag-invest ng oras para i-set up agad sabay itong dalawa, you do so. Why? Itong tindahan na to, once na na-set up mo yan, ano na yan tuloy-tuloy na yan. As long as nakikita yan ng customer at may pumasok na dyan na customer, ito yung comparison between ina-ads mo siya at hindi mo siya ina-ads, pag nakita to ng customers at may naligaw bumili nito, that's already an income, effortless. So you need to set it ASAP. If kaya mo na gawin siyang bongga, then do so. Kasi pag ito nakita ng customer, that's already living income. So, pero if you're gonna choose, usually it's Shopee. Pero case-to-case basis, depende sa behavior ng customers na pupunta sa tindahan. Usually, ang basis nila is feedbacks. Pero kung bago pa, it doesn't matter. Kung wala pang gaanong product na nakapost doon at na-curious sila from the Facebook, tapos pumunta sila sa Shopee or Lazada, tapos ikaw yung una nilang nakita, then definitely, congratulations, you're gonna have a sale.
Apo.
Usually, ang nag-i-excel sa Shopee or Lazada, yung mga nauunang mag-post ng product. Kasi wala silang option kundi sa'yo bibili since ikaw lang yung nakalist na tindahan doon sa Shopee or Lazada.
Okay.
Anything else?
Ma'am, based po sa experience po ninyo bilang in one state of business department, tayo po, di ba po? Kumbaga, you're way ahead of us. Kung kayo po ibabalik sa shoes namin, parang Miss Universe lang, ano?
Okay.
Kung kayo po yung babalik sa shoes namin as a beginner, ano po yung may advice niyo sa amin na pwede naming tahakin? Kasi sigurado po, kayo po may mga realization na dapat inuna ko to, yung ganun po. Based sa mga narating niyo na po ngayon, kung mag-a-advise po kayo sa amin, following your footstep, ano po yung recommended niyo na dapat namin bigyan aside sa Facebook? Kasi lahat po kami nasa Facebook na eh. Ano po yung may re-recommend niyo po sa amin?
Yung ibabalik ko dun, sir. If you can set up ASAP Shopee and Lazada, you do it now. Kasi pag posted na yan, tulad ng Shopee ko, ito yung sinabi sa akin ni Chairman. Kaya talagang tinuloy ko na to, ginawa ko na tong training with Shopee. Kasi lagi niya na ako nire-request mag-training ng Shopee eh. Sabi niya, tas parang pinarealize niya sa akin that the platform, official shop is already in the platform. Matagal mo na siyang inaaksaya kasi hindi mo siya binibigyan ng pansin. So like sample ako, before, ang hobby ko lang with Shopee, titignan ko lang yung mga kalaban ko, ano yung ginagawa nilang activity, kokopyahin ko lang. Pero, ito, at this point of time, every one of you na nag-i-e-com, you really has the greatest potential compared dun sa ordinary Shopee and Lazada sellers because you know how to advertise the store. So if as beginner at gusto mo na agad makapag-engage ng customer sa store, you engage the traffic. You can start doon. After mong i-build yung tindahan, building the tindahan is simple. Gumawa ka ng account. Ilagay mo yung product. Tapos, pumunta ka sa campaign. Yung campaign na sinasabi ko, iset mo lang yung product na mas higher, then you put the SRP as long as meron doon. If merong promo si Shopee, like yung nominations ng program, puntahan mo yon. Mag-nominate ka ng product mo na pasok doon sa qualification nila. That's one. Ito, libre lang to. Ngayon, if you wanted to have a sales na sa Shopee or Lazada mo, you advertise it kahit 50 pesos. That's already a big thing. Kahit sabihin mo, tulad nung benta ni Chairman na 13,000, 6,000, it's already an edge. Why? If wala kang empleyado na binabayaran para doon, that's already wow. So if like sabihin natin ito ha, this is the most basic thing that you can do. You as wala pang knowledge, actually, hindi nyo pwedeng sabihin sa akin na wala pa kayong alam kasi e-com is really wow if in-apply mo yan sa Shopee and Lazada. Ang Shopee and Lazada, promise, natutulog lang yan. Kahit hindi mo asikasuhin yan, magkakapera ka dyan. Yun yung realidad. But if you're going to apply yung e-com mo plus Shopee and Lazada, promise you can earn kahit sabihin mo na yung 50 pesos mo, 20,000. Ay, wait lang computein natin. Like sabihin natin, pinakamaliit na yung 3K. So, 3K times 30 days, 90,000 na yun agad, effortless. So, naka-adds mo, 50 pesos.
Sarap naman nun.
Times 30, 1.5 lang yung gastos mo sa 90,000. Wow, amazing. So, at this point of time, yung binabanggit ko is really basic. Promise, nag-upload ka lang ng product, inantay mo lang, o kaya nag-traffic ka, yun na yun. Wag nyo nang antayin na madaming makarealize nito kasi pag madaming nakarealize nito, same with Facebook.
Facebook lang, yes.
Sobrang dami yung engagement. So, ngayon pa lang, tulad nung sinabi ko, you need to set up your goals na and take action ASAP. Kasi promise big time.
Ay, grabe.
No doubt. Calculator lang yun nasubukan ni Chairman. Ang tagal ko na sa Shopee, pero yung ginawa niya talagang parang sabi ko, sayang yung knowledge ko sa Shopee kasi hindi ko ginagamit ng tama. So yun yung sinasabi nating TANGA, shortcut ng tanga kasi hindi mo ginagamit knowledge mo.
Sa mga
promise, gamitin talaga.
Sa mga baguhan na tulad po namin, ma'am, mga ilang oras po yan para i-set up yung Lazada.
Uy, saglit lang. Like
madali
sabihin
lang po
natin 1 hour. Kasi copy-paste, sabihin natin, kumuha ka ng picture, nilagay mo yung description, nilagay mo yung price. Yan na yun. Yan na yun talaga. As in, ganun lang ka-basic. Promise, hindi siya tulad ng Facebook na ang daming knowledge.
Nag-attempt ako, ang daming dapat lagyan, ang daming blank spaces, boxes na dapat pilapan.
Ano lang yun, yung parang like example, yung product details, yung description, copy-paste ka lang, yung weight, timbangin mo yung product, yung, wala na, yun lang.
So, yung mga details.
Yun lang, tapos yung variation, hindi mo na kailangan ng variation kasi hindi ka naman sa pants or damit. Yung wholesale, wag ka na mag-wholesale kasi mas malaki yung kita sa retail.
Yeah.
Ganun lang, as in yun lang. Yung, like, yung nag-training ako, diba? Nag-training
ako yung
ang daming features ng Shopee, pero ang pupuntahan mo lang doon is yung product details, yung campaign, tapos yung finances, kasi mag-withdraw ka, yun lang. Yun
ma'am, pag lumuwas po ako, ma'am Jane, mga ilang araw po dapat i-book ko pa para ma-absorb kayo to be you.
Naku, matagal po. Kasi ang kalaban kasi talaga dyan, sarili, promise. Kahit
agree
po ngayon, kahit ngayon, like example, di ba may goal ako, ang taas ng goal ko. It requires na talagang i-discipline mo yung sarili mo na iwasan yung alam mo na magiging reason or distraction para dun sa ginagol mo. So promise, kahit na anong knowledge yung alam mo, kung hindi mo i-disciplina yung sarili mo doon sa ina-achieve mong goal, hindi mo yung magagawa. 100%.
Apo.
Tama. Agree,
Ako,
ma'am.
ma'am, last
Agree.
question ko, ma'am, kung totoo nga po ba ito. It's a normal business practices na mga Shopee store or Lazada store na hindi mo sasabihin sa mga kaibigan mo na ikaw yung may-ari ng store na yon. Tama po ba?
Usually, yes. Usually, yes.
Kasi, alam niyo na.
Technique sa loob ng tindahan. Yes, yes. Usually, yes.
Ay.
Pero
Pero kayo,
ito
ma'am-
malalaman namin yung store name nyo if i-apply natin yung dropship. Kasi sabi ko galing kami
Apo,
magsaserve.
pero between us lang naman ni ma'am. Kasi iniiwasan natin yung mga haters natin, lokohin yung ano mo.
Yes. Oo.
Gawang ka ng mga wrong feedback, wrong
ito-
comment.
Ito for me, upon our team, upon our group, the free country, pag ganun talaga yung term. Pero like the Philippines, million potential clients. So, ito tinuro ko to sa mga admins. Do not look other people. Do not compare yourself with other people. Parang ito, if you are aware with the product Ishin is 350 tapos 30 capsule glutathione. Sobrang mura niya. How we can fight, how we can do our job. Kumbaga comparison between the two. Parang you need to look at yourself. You need to look at the brand. You need to look at the product that you are selling. What is the edge of your product? What are the things that you are doing? Ano yung nakikita mong strength? You don't need to be depressed. You don't need to look at other people. You don't need na mainggit. You don't need to be ashamed or mahiya from other people na ito yung product mo, ito yung binibenta mo, ito yung price ng product mo. Unang-una sa lahat, if you're going to sell something, 100% kailangan na subukan mo yung product, kailangan alam mo yung product, kailangan alam mo yung side effects, alam mo yung feedback, alam mo anything and everything about the product. Alam mo kung ano yung pinapromote mo at bakit kailangan ito ang bibili nila comparing with other brand. Kumbaga, you don't look at others. You look at yourself. Kasi kapag ito matibay to, pag ito matatag to, ito lang nakikita mo. Why? Ito ha, kumikita ka. Pag kumita sila, magiging mahirap ka ba? Hindi naman, di ba? So, yun lang yung kailangan mong tignan. Kapag ka nabuo mo yung ikaw, kahit na ang daming tindahan dyan at ang galing-galing nilang kumikita sila, who cares?
Yun.
Kasi you have your own. Ganun
Yeah.
yung dapat i-set up mo. So, kumbaga yung insecurities, you need to remove it kasi yun yung may crab mentality na pipigil sa'yo to move forward. Kailangan, kapag kasi focus ka, kapag wala kang worries, yung utak mo is functioning very well, yung ideas are always intact, sunod-sunod yung ideas na papasok sa utak mo because you're focused, you know what you want, you know your goal, nang hindi ka na-distract ng anyone. So parang, for me, if you have that kind of mentality, ang healthy, promise.
Super
Sobrang-
agree.
Yes.
Super agree.
So yun yung need natin i-practice. That's one.
Super agree.
What
Sarap
else?
naman, maka-inspire si ma'am.
So,
Ma'am, ito lang
Diba?
realization ko kasi before kong ma-expose dito sa Shopee, ma'am, ang goal ko po kasi is to build 10 stores with 4 admins each, one at a time. Nung nakita ko yung potential ng Shopee na you can put all these products under one store, doon ako nakapag-realize na ito yung kailangan i-build muna. No? Actually, andito naman lahat pala pwede. So, yun lang ang realization ko na tama po, no? ASAP, mabuild na yun as soon as possible.
Yes, yes. Pero ito yun ha, sample, I have a store. Tapos, lahat ng product nandun. Hindi porke posted yung product na lahat na yon, lahat sila profitable. Ito yung nakikita ko with Shopee and Lazada. Sa isang tindahan, meron lang iilan na talagang highlighted. So, you need to find a product that you want to focus on. Tulad ng sabi ko kanina, like example, if in case na gagawin mo siyang package, okay lang yon, i-post mo lahat. Pero you need to be specific on a certain product that you wanted to highlight. If in case na alam mo sa sarili mo at hindi mo magagawa kasi mahirap chop-chopin yung katawan mo na i-focus sa isang bagay, you need to assign one person who will do that for you para yung goal mo still attainable.
Tama po, ma'am.
Ayun. Kasi tulad ng sabi ko kanina, mahirap siyang pagsabay-sabayin not unless alam mo na nabibigyan mo ng oras bawat isa. Kasi like example, sa tindahan ko, meron lang akong 5 product out of 150 product na nag-i-excel doon sa pinaka-platform. So, you need to choose which product it is and doon ka mag-invest ng time and effort para if yun ang nakikita mo magiging mas profitable para sa'yo. So, kung ano yon, then you need to expose it kasi yun din yung magkukall ng attention ni Shopee para bigyan ka ng privilege of having a manager. Kapag nagkaroon ka ng manager sa Shopee, eto libre lang to. They are the one who manage yung store nyo. Lahat ng promotions isinasali nila na hindi na kayo mamumroblema. So, whenever nagkakaroon ng sale, ng promotion, doon ka nakaka-experience ng madaming sales talaga because may nagmamanage or naka-VIP yung iyong tindahan. So, you really need to choose a certain, example, sabi ko kanina, you can have a multiple stores. Each store, you need to find kung sino yung product na i-highlight nyo. So, that way, you can appoint a person, like example, meron kang employee, you assign this employee on a specific product and a specific brand, then each and every one of them, merong iniha-highlight na product. So, lahat is makukuha mo. But, if you're going to ask me like if I can do everything all at the same time, it's going to be a challenge. Kasi sabi ko kanina, there is always a chance na nalilito ang customer which one is the best. Because same if similar products sila, which one is the best. So, iiwasan mo na magkaroon ng misunderstanding or pagkalito ang customers mo which one ang bibilihin nila. Kasi baka hindi na sila bumili kasi nangguguluhan sila kung ano yung pinaka the best para doon sa kanya. So, yun yung pinaka-advice ko. If you can create a multiple store on a specific brand or a specific product para hindi sila malito kung ano ang iniha-highlight mong product.
Correct. Agree ako doon kay ma'am. Yung parang yung sinasabi niyo ma'am, parang Pareto law principle. Invest your 80% to your top 20 because that top 20 will give you 80% of your revenue.
Yes, exactly. Tama.
Tama. Doon din sa mentor, kaya nakikinig ako kay ma'am. No, invest tayo makinig kay ma'am. No? Marami siya mai-share. Diba? Very grateful kami ma'am kasi at least nakikita namin yung power ng ng Shopee, yung potential niya. So again, ang kalaban namin sarili na lang namin.
Yes, talaga number 1.
Update po namin kayo at the soonest time possible, ma'am, para sa Shopee store namin.
Apo.
Tapos okay.
Siguro yung request ko sa inyong lahat, please do update me kasi yan yung fuel ko and then yan din yung analyzation ko kung saan na ako mag-next step. Kasi if this project will be effective, then definitely mas magiging mabilis para sa akin yung duplicating na.
Yes po.
Yes, ma'am. I-update na po.
May nagpalista na po ba doon sa 100 list na kailangan nyo, ma'am? Baka pwede kami doon sa top 10. Opo.
Number 1 ka, number 2 si Roel, number 3 ako. Diba? So, si Sadin.
Yun ako yung pioneer.
Hindi, ma'am. Gagawin namin po at the soonest time possible makakreate ng results. Kasi pwede rin kami makatulong po sa inyo, ma'am, doon sa mission nyo po so that we can also share, be a part of your teaching core para yun po, kumbaga salamat po sa guidance nyo. That's our way of paying you back, paying it forward. We cannot pay you back but we can pay it forward. Hindi nyo po may enjoy, ma'am eh.
Ang tawag doon ripple effect. Tapos someday habang kagaya ni ma'am
pay forward na lang.
Nasa loob siya sa sasakyan tayo nagtuturo din, di ba? So, grabe
Apo.
naman si ma'am mo.
And thank you sa privilege sa binigay niyo po, ma'am. Kahit ilan lang po kami dito. Talagang the same passion, the same energy yung binigay niyo po.
Yes, tama
As
po.
if you're talking to 1,000 people na tinuturuan niyo po ngayon.
Pero hindi kasi parang if you're gonna ask me po compare the example, thousand of people compare dun sa talagang goal driven, it's different, promise.
Yes.
I
Actually,
rather choose yung konting tao pero talagang
Apo.
seryoso at gagawin
Apo.
compare
Tama, ma'am.
dun sa marami pero hindi
Apo.
gumagawa. Promise, sayang.
Kami na po yung top 20 niyo, ma'am. That will give 80% result.
Gusto ko yung bigote mo. Thank you so much, ma'am. Ayaw
ma'am
namin
Jane.
mag-consume.
Ingat po kayo sa biyahe. Apo,
Sige
thank
po,
you so much po.
Ma'am, yung tarlac
Bye-bye.
natin, schedule mo yung tarlac natin.
Ay, sige po, inform niyo po ako na when, maybe April.
Sige, mama. Oh, saluya. Tignan mo, oh.
Ah. Ma'am, more TikTok upload, ma'am, ha? More TikTok upload.
Ay, alam mo ba, nag-open ako ng TikTok para mag-follow kay ma'am. Sabi ko,
ang
kailangan
cute.
talaga. Oo.
Ang cute,
Romel,
ma'am.
hihintay din namin yung TikTok mo si Romel.
Oo. Pagka nanonood akong TikTok, hindi ako naaaliw sa sa sayaw niyo, ma'am, eh. Kundi yung down to earth mo. Sabi ko, wow. Sabi ko, ayun.
Tsaka, buti na,
TikTok na tayo, sir. Mag-TikTok na tayo.
Oh,
Hinintay ko ngayon kay Sir Alex, eh.
grabe, ang sagwa nun sa wag. Bashal kita. O sige, ma'am. Ingat kayo.
Ma'am, thank you so much po. God
Okay,
bless. Sir Romel, thank you po.
Si Romel.
Thank you,
po,
ma'am.
sir.
Daming learnings.
Pare, oh.
God bless po. Thank you so much po.
So,
Ingat, ma'am. Ingat.